23 years old village boy lay alone at night staring at the ceiling. One question burned inside him: is this really all there is? That night he made a decision. He packed one bag and moved to the city. No plan, no money, no connections, just a dream. The city was loud,
Where do I
fast,
even
and
begin?
overwhelming. He stood on the street with his single bag thinking, where do I even begin? His first
The
night
bed
was
is
in a cold,
thin.
shady room with
The
strangers.
room is
He knew very
cold.
well. But he told
But
himself this is the beginning, not the end. His first job was loading boxes at a warehouse, up at 5 every
one
morning,
more.
working until dark.
Just one more
The pay
week.
was small, but it kept him alive. Some evening he sat alone eating cheap bread, staring at his sore hands. He wondered if coming here had been a mistake. But every morning he got up anyway. Giving up felt worse than the pain. That reason alone kept him moving forward. After
Thank you,
5 months,
character
he
B.
found
Have a
work as a
lovely
shop
day.
assistant, cleaning
Thank you,
warmer, and
dear.
every
This store
day
is my
he talked to
favorite.
people. He did not
But
know it yet,
not because
but
it's
he was
easy.
learning something valuable. He stood
ありがとうございます。
behind that counter for hours, smiling, listening, handling complaints. Without releasing it, he was learning how to understand
He had
people.
been in the
Almost a
city
year
for
had
almost
passed.
a year.
Same small room, same empty
He
pockets,
wanted
still
more.
invisible to the world. He
He
wanted more,
deserved
he knew
more.
he deserved more. One evening he picked up an old newspaper someone he had left behind. He was not looking for anything. Then a small
This can't be
advertisement
real.
caught his ear. Sales manager wanted. No experience necessary. He will train the right person. He read it there 3 times. Something inside him said, this is for you. Fear hit him immediately. He had never worked in an office. What did he know about sales? But the same thought, what do I have to lose? He called. His voice was shaking,
Welcome to
but
the
they
team,
called.
Sato.
They invited him for
It's
an
nice of
interview.
you. Don't be
That
shy.
night he called not sleep. At
What
the
should I do
interview he
next?
was honest, no experience, just hard work and hunger to learn.
Another
They believed
rejection.
him, he got that job. Walking out of that building he stopped looking up at the sky and to a long slow breeze. Something he changed, a new chapter was beginning. First day in the office, everyone seemed confident and experienced. He nodded like he understood everything. Inside he felt completely lost. All day he made calls. All day people rejected him, hung up, louder. He went home empty every evening but came back every morning. The entire first month was a battle. No results. His
Yes.
colleges were winning.
Yes, I did
Will
it.
he called not even finish one proper
Yes, I agree
conversation.
completely.
Then one
That's
evening he
excellent
made a
news.
decision. He
Oh,
was
don't
not
worry
going
about it. I've
to
got this
quit.
handled.
He was
All
going
right.
to study
Have a great
every night
day.
sales,
Bye.
psychology, human
I focused
behavior.
on technique
During
and
the day,
teamwork.
he watched the
Uh-huh.
best
How did you do
sales people
it?
careful,
That's
how they're
amazing.
listening, how they spoke, know their
Congratulations,
handle
Jiro.
objections. He copied everything that
No
worked.
way!
Second was one afternoon
That's
a
real!
client said yes. A
Thank
small
you!
deal,
Thank
nothing
you so
impressive,
much!
but for him it felt like winning a championship. That one yes changing sometimes inside him. Fear
All
shrank,
right.
confidence grew.
This is
He
it.
stopped
New
fighting
chapter.
clients and started having conversation with them. By month 3, his number was solid. By month 4, he was among the best in the office. The same people who ignored him were now asking for his advice. Then the real money started coming more in 1 week than he used to earn in a full month. He looked at his bank account and could not believe it. 6 months in $4,000 every single month. The village boy with one bag and empty pockets was now one of the highest earnings in his company.
We're
He moved
losing
into
millions
his
every
own
quarter.
apartment,
We need a
bought proper
solution,
clothes,
kid.
started
Fix
eating well.
this.
But the biggest
Understood.
change was not
Let's begin.
material, it was how he saw himself. Example, 1 year after working in a nervous nobody, he was promoted to head of sales. 24 years old, leading a team of
The
15
analysis
people.
shows the
Word
core issue is
spread
here.
fast.
Look at
Businessmen
the
began
data.
reaching
The
out. They
solution is
had
clear.
heard about
That's
the young
brilliant.
man who
We're
had
back on
transformed a
track.
failing sales team in under a year. He bought his first car and drove through the same streets He once walked in old shoes. He did not feel aroused, he felt grateful. Experienced businessmen with large companies sat across from him asking, "Why is my business not growing?" He listened
I'll
careful
write a
and
story
always
for
found the
that
answer.
kid.
One team was only talking, never listening. Another, he wrong person. Another had no
I know
follow-up.
you will.
Every problem had a solution. He could always see it clearly. His reputation grew and so did his fees. Businessmen started paying him $10,000 for a single consultation. Knowledge had become his most valuable asset. But late at night, sitting alone, he always thought about that village, that sailing, that question. He had answered it, and the answer had changed everything. Then a thought came that would not leave. What if his story could help someone else? Another 23 years old, somewhere asking the same question. He decided to write a book. He wrote every morning before sunrise about the warehouse, the stop, the phone call, the rejections, the breakthroughs, about what sales really is, understanding people. The book spread faster than anyone expected. Thousands of copies in weeks. People who never met him wrote, "This book changes the way I see everything." Young people found courage. Business owners found answers. Mothers and fathers felt hope again. One story was quickly changing many lives. On the very last page, he did not write about strategies or techniques. He wrote sometimes personal. Sometimes he wished someone had told him long ago. He wrote, "Making money is not hard. It is a skill. Like every skill, it can be learned. What separates rich from poor is not luck, it is knowledge." He wrote, "Stop believing you need a lot of money to start a business. The greatest companies in the world started with almost nothing. What they had was a clear idea and concept." He wrote, "Stop thinking that owning a business makes you rich. Many business owners are more stressed and more broke than their own employers. Wealth comes from
The knowledge
mastering something,
within
not
is
owning something." He
limitless.
wrote, "Invest your time in
Team Alpha
knowledge, read every
stands
day,
upon
learn
the
from
peak of
who's who walking,
achievement.
walk at the road before you. Because when you master knowledge, will stops being a dream and becomes an inevitable result." And his final sentence was this: "I was a village boy with one bag and no money. Today I am proof that none of that matters. What matters is what you do with that time you are giving us at Whistle." So let me ask you the same question he asked himself that night. Is this really all there is? Or is something more waiting for you the moment you decided to stop waiting and start moving? The answer is already inside you. Trust